Hello again, and welcome to the season finale of my videos. Today I'd like to do something a little different. I'm not going to talk so much about the game. I'm in a quick match here. I don't know what I'm going to get, what map or anything. It might be win or loss. Who knows at this point. I'd like to talk a little bit about myself and what I've been going through in my life. I'm probably not the most outgoing person on Twitch. It's been a hard time for me. I'm a little depressed right now. Actually met a girl about 16 years ago. Probably more than that. Probably more like 17 or 18. I dated her. She cheated on me. We had some problems. She eventually moved away. I didn't hear from her for a long time. 10 years, in fact. I tried to contact her through this period. And, she wouldn't have anything to do with me. But about 6 years ago, she got back up with me on Facebook, in fact. A social media site. And we started talking. She was married at the time. She was getting ready to leave her husband. She had 2 children. We got back together.
Choose a tower.
And, we had a good little run there. About 6 years I was with her, like I said. I had a child with her. A child, in fact. And, recently, within the last 2 years, we had a bit of a hard time. I got laid off from my job. Some other things happened.
Nice and play fair, heroes.
She acts like I hated her through this time, but I don't hate her. I never
What are
hated
you
her.
waiting for?
But she's recently left me, and we've had some hard words. Some things have been said. And it's been a very difficult time for me in my life. One of the reasons that she claimed she left me is because I just played too many video games and didn't pay enough attention to her, and I sort of understand her on that. I got into some of these MOBAs. Perhaps I didn't treat her the way she deserved to be treated. I do miss her and I do love her, although some things she did to me recently have made me question. She cheated on me again with a very despicable person, a very bad person, a lot older than me, my dad's age, and a known drug abuser. And it was hard to take. It was, quite frankly, one of the most embarrassing and disgusting things that I've ever went through. I was embarrassed to even talk about it for a while. These are her choices, not mine. I come to realize that, but I honestly don't know what she's thinking or what she's going through. I've tried to understand this. She won't talk to me. But, I do find solace in some of these games.
Predators are rising, heroes.
It's a way
Do
for me
get ready.
to escape reality instead of abusing drugs and some of the other things that people do.
Manifest.
I thought she understood that, but apparently she didn't. So, this has been hard for me. This is somewhat of a Twitch channel, even though I don't got a lot of viewers or sharing this with you all. It's been an outlet. Just on the autopilot, the way that I'm playing right now. Thinking about other things. This stuff to me comes automatically. It's... Some of you might understand where I'm coming from here. I'm not the greatest gamer. There's other gamers that's better than me. I know that. There's other people that are more flamboyant. But, I'm real. I'm a real person.
Double kill.
This stuff matters to me.
I'll taste your fear.
It's a way that I can get away
And the Gravekeeper. Better to reign in burning hells.
And I've not been the greatest of persons. I understand drug abuse. I'm not. I know a lot of stuff about that. I've not always been the cleanest person. I'm clean right now. I've got away from a lot of things in my life that I've done in the past, and I don't hold that against anybody. If you are hearing me out there and you're on prescription drugs, I really hate that. I hate pills. I hate what they've done to people. I would suggest drinking or marijuana, shrooms, anything natural as opposed to prescription medication. It's very dangerous to get on. I worry, in fact, that
I am fear manifest.
I love the woman that I love might be on prescription medication. Because I don't understand why you want to meet somebody that sells these pills unless you are on them yourself. But that's what happened.
The end has come.
Yes, slay them in my name.
Your soul is mine.
It's been a very hard time for me. And for all my viewers, all the people that have looked at my videos, I really appreciate that.
The altars will rise shortly, heroes.
In the future, maybe things will get better. I'll probably be more flamboyant. I have a webcam. I could put myself on webcam, but I haven't. I prefer the games as they are, maybe talking. I think talking about the game is okay. I'm not trying to sell myself or anything. I'm a real person, and this means a lot.
Take the altars and put an end to the Gravekeeper.
I used to write a lot. I haven't written in a long time.
This
I thought about writing.
and mine alone.
I haven't.
Fall,
Wrote a little
Ravenlord.
bit, but
This is the
not
way of the
anything
Nexus.
comparable to anything that I've wrote in the past. But, like I said, I wish to take this time here to anybody that's out there and watching and has watched my videos. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Make the Gravekeeper pay for that.
And as I said, I'm not the most flamboyant or, you know, charismatic person. I try to just straight talk about the game. Maybe things will change.
Terror stalks your world.
Like I said, I had a daughter and with
fear
this girl,
manifest.
and my daughter's very important. I had a daughter before with the girl that she's actually 14 right now. But the girl that I had a daughter with didn't have anything to do with
Good
me.
kill.
And she doesn't even know that I'm her father.
Soul is mine.
And I'm a very passive person. I'm not a very aggressive person. I take out a lot of my aggressions in games like this. I find it to be a good outlet for that.
The end has come.
And I never pushed anything
Prepare
with that.
yourselves, heroes.
But
The altars
my
rise.
other daughter, she's 4. I intended on her being up this weekend. I was even going to let her speak on here. And we were going to do some Minecraft. She loves that game. And I went to pick up my daughter.
Worthy sacrifice.
And I got in an argument with this other girl, the girl that I said I love. She punished me for that. She took my daughter out of the vehicle, and she loaded her back up in the car and said we were going to try something different
Well, I still have need of you,
for
that is.
visitation, and I begged her not to do that to me. And
You are no
she would
longer
not hear me.
welcome here, Ravenlord.
And she did that to me. She took her and said I could maybe see her later on that night if my sister went over to pick her up. Well, my sister called. She said she was asleep. And we said okay. I couldn't stand to talk to her in this moment. Well, that's a good, very good at that Diablo there. Sorry to interject that. But it's one of my favorite moves, throwing over the gate. But I had my sister call the next day, and she said she wasn't coming into work, that she was sick. And she doesn't realize this yet. One of the first things I did was change all my passwords to social media. But I can still look on her Facebook if I want to. I know her password. She didn't change any of these things, which leads me to believe she is on drugs and not thinking rationally, because it's something any logical person would do, would be to change passwords to all their email addresses and all their social media. It just makes sense to do. But she didn't. I can read all her stuff, and she's running around with this man. Told his daughter that they would probably
from the depths.
be that way with her and her new pillhead boyfriend, and it's been a very painful time to know all of this. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't think she's on drugs, but it just crossed my mind. She had a lot of weight on her when I got back with her.
The time
She
is
started
now,
taking
heroes.
this weight loss drug, Phentermine.
Mind
I don't
me.
know anything about it. It's essentially like a methamphetamine. And she lost a great deal of weight through this time period, yes, but it's like dealing with a different person after that. She claims the last 2 years were horrible for her. The last 2 years with her were horrible for me too. We were living under her mom's thumb in a house she bought for us. Her mom is a very horrible person, in my opinion. I dislike her a great deal. I thought she was a different person when I first met her. Leah, the woman I'm talking about, actually emancipated herself from her parents when she was 16 and moved to England to get away from them, and always told me that her mom wanted her to fail in life. But now suddenly her mom, after buying the house for her, is her best friend. And she should be thankful that we lived there, even though, you know, she was very disrespectful to me. She was respectful to me, and she lived under my roof. But after we lived under a house I was paying for, but when we lived under her roof, suddenly she was very disrespectful to me. I used to smoke marijuana, and I'm an advocate of marijuana rights. I do not currently smoke. I quit for my family. I've never wanted to quit before. I really don't now, but it's the right thing to do for my daughter. There might be a court case coming up, and I'll not smoke again until it becomes legal in this country, which we're in America. And if it becomes legal, yeah, I might smoke again. Until then, I will not smoke again. If there's anyone smoking marijuana out there, I think you're in the right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better than anything, including alcohol, that you could do. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, although they have made it that way. But if you're on pills, I implore you to consider a lot of these medications. They can change you and change the way you think in very drastic ways, and they're very dangerous. In fact, I've never been. They say marijuana is a gateway drug, and that's a lie. I've never wanted to do pills in my life. I've had experience with them, and I've always known they're very dangerous. Although that's the way prescription medication is, especially nerve medications. They change the way your brain functions. anyone who has access to the internet can look this stuff up. But as I was saying, this is very difficult. This is a very personal things for me to talk about. But I feel better having an outlet discussing this with somebody, even if nobody's watching or nobody's listening. This doesn't matter. It's an outlet for me. And
Might I suggest dodging?
the last time I saw Leah, and she, when I begged her not to take my daughter from me, and she wouldn't let me see her, she did anyway. And the last thing I said to her as she was crawling in the car, I said, "You're wicked." And I meant that. It's a very wicked thing to use someone's child as a weapon to hurt them. And if you're listening, and if you're out there and you've done that, you need to repent. Turn from that. And if you've ever had that done to you, my heart goes out to you, because that's a very, very wicked thing for somebody to do to another person. It's okay to have an argument, and it's okay to disagree with somebody, and it's okay for two adults to argue and disagree about things. But you should not use somebody's child as a way to hurt another person. It's evil. It's possibly one of the most evil things that a person can do. I know that's ironic that I'm playing Diablo right now, but she made this all to be about me, and things that I've done, and ways that I've hurt her. So I think it's actually very just that I be playing Diablo while we talk about this right here. And
Yes! Victory is near!
it's a hard thing when somebody does things like this to you. I tried very hard to work things out with her after this.
So be it.
I was willing to forgive a lot. I mean, leaving me for the 54-year-old kill-hole drug dealer neighbor down the road was a very tough pill to swallow. It's not something that a lot of people would want to forgive somebody for. But I was willing to look over that because I wanted my family. And like I said, I quit smoking. I did not want to quit smoking. But, I think they're in the wrong. They say you can't, but, I didn't do it for the government, or because the law says I shouldn't. I did it for my family. We lost. I should have been paying more attention. This was a very emotional...
The Gravekeeper shall pay for this.
Very emotional thing for me to talk to you about. But I want to thank you if you're watching, listening, and thus ends Season 1.